give a fuck about what them bitches got to say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a fuck about what them niggas got to say. I'm a West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's the Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad at this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga. Training, go through the baddest conditions. I'm fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like that, man. Niggas, she know I'm a prophet, she got to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit till I go make some business from scratch. She bitching the different breed of black men. We don't do the bad thing. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, forget about my face. We standing up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Go get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we sold you. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one rest, one week off, but never take off as a flex. When the law with you ain't no up next, it's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck the shit, we want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on the commanding general, YAHANNA, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. We unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better have the women, have the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the same. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in here with me. In the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Fucking Hispanic, Native American, Indian. We ain't just talking shit, but we living in it. We be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be fresh as hell, take a picture. And we professional with the scriptures. Play, we gon' scratch them, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. Swear business, forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't need it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on.
Check me out, dog. Roll window up, man. Water. Ain't no better, dog, brother. The son of a king. I don't Balenciaga. I might just wear a collar. I might just wear the Pradas. But I'm thinking long term, so I might say the dollars. We ain't no better. I'm just being honest. I should've went to college, but I was thinking violence. It's a one West world. We the fucking loudest. Break it down, we break ground. We don't break no damn promise. Let's get active, dog. Don't tell me how you feel about it. Just can't say too much. They ain't learn enough. You maxed out the first quarter. I'm still warming up. These niggas tossing up a brick. They can't score with us. Who gon' come against us? On the Lord with us. The niggas riding for you. Hope they ride till they crash. Put my name in your mouth. I put my belt to your ass. I ain't running no race. I just hope that I last. All them niggas you look up to, I consider them trash. Only time you seen a leader was in Wayne hand. Niggas will dap you, then pop you with the same hand. I'm a main player. I stick to the game plan. They don't really fuck with you. That's your main man. You them niggas came through and made your city hot. Yep, said he in the field, but he really not. And I ain't casting no stone, I just let him rock. And that's the kind of story they gon' read about. But if it's war, it ain't no tapping out. Grip still heat, spit like a dragon mouth.
Let me know when you want. Oh snap! I don't know who what. This ain't my water. Was this yours? Or did I drink it? It's cold. I ain't drink none of it. This ain't mine, but it's cold though, so it might be yours. Yeah, because I didn't touch it. Hey, Shalom, Lord Christ, Israelite School, University Practical Knowledge out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Command General YAHANNA. I'm here for the Thursday class we normally call History in I.S.U.P.K, Philadelphia. You know what I mean? A few questions that Abad asked, you know, Abad is really, you know what I'm saying, he hold the reins of the class, you know what I'm saying? So today's class is going to be called The Fruits of the Spirit. We're going to talk about what it is that makes a person who they are, you know what I mean? Before we get into that though, we was talking about this Hanukkah. And so what did you say? What was your rendition of what a Hanukkah is?
Yes, sir. Hanukkah is when the heathen tried to get us to, at least the leaders of our people, to go against our customs and serve their high seas and get our people to follow them. But our leaders, I believe, our leaders held strong. Certain of our leaders held strong and fought against that evil, and then we was warned against the heathen, and then eventually we overcame them, and we started rededicating the temple.
Now just remember like this, all right? Always remember this. You have believers and non-believers. There's always brothers in the school and brothers that's not in the school. All right? That's the basis of everything that you need to know when it comes down to the Bible and just in general, because it's always a division, which is why it's always people for you to teach. All right? So Greek, start back with Alexander, right? Alexander dies, right? He has 4 generals that takes over different sections of what became Greece, right? So as Greece is becoming a superpower, the men of the Greco Empire come into Judea and they take over Judea. They take over Jerusalem as we know it. You know what I'm saying? The country of Judea, or the tribe of Judea, mainly the city of Jerusalem, where we were. You know what I'm saying? So as they get into Jerusalem, they tear down the walls, and they start to take over the city. They ransack the city. You know what I'm saying? So just to speed it up, at some point, they want us to, it's called Hellenizing. You know what I'm saying? They tried to Hellenize Jerusalem or Americanize Jerusalem. So they wanted us to follow their customs and leave our customs. So there was many rulers, right? But the one ruler that ruled was wicked as hell. And what he did was he went into the temple, which was Solomon's temple, right? The temple that we think about, the school, right? So we got a school in Upper Derby, right? So our city was ransacked. Not only was our city ransacked, the school was ransacked. So they come into this school where we learn, where we teach, where we build that, you know what I'm saying? Where we sit in that right now. And they take the computer, they do wild stuff with it. They take this table and these ornaments and do wild things with it. Not only do they do wild things with it, they sacrificing pig in the back of the school, right? They actually spill the blood of a pig, and they take down Commander General YAHANNA picture up and put up a picture of Zeus, white Jesus, and Donald Trump. You think what I'm saying? They take down the shield and put up the Greco-Roman Empire. They whack out our murals. You know what I'm saying? They take down the pictures of General Mahayman, General Mayak, and Marah. You know what I'm saying? And Captain Ahmad. They take down all them pictures in Quatazar and Yedaya. They take all them pictures down and put up obscene pictures of white men. So now our school has become filthy. They defiled our school, right? So now people just going with it, because now as they Hellenizing us, or as they taking the school, people don't care. They like, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's pork to eat. Just give me something to eat. I'm hungry. Give me some pork. I'll take a hamburger. Not Mattathias. Mattathias said, hell no. And so he started the revolt. He from a little small town. Started the revolt. He had 5 sons. His 3rd son name was Judas Maccabeus, right? which is, I think his name mean like the hammer or something like that, the hammer of Judah or something like that, right? So as Mattathias passes on, his sons take on the reins. So Judas Maccabees was like a guerrilla warfare type nigga. You know what I'm saying? So when they would try to come to where we was camped out at, because they was Greek, they had, you know, armor, elephants and horses and big giant swords and all kind of crazy stuff. So Judas ain't really know what he was doing. So he had like 2,000-3,000 men. He ain't really had that many people with him. Think about the school. You know what I'm saying? Think about the Lord, right? So now it's Greece. It's America. It's Donald Trump in the infantry. It's the military. We going against the military. And it's 150 niggas from the school. We like, hell no. They not coming in our school. So now when they come into our camp, Judas, but he circumnavigated and went to their camp. So they coming to find us. Judas, because he was light on his feet with his army, went around, ransacked their camp. So now when they come back to the camp, it's gone. They couldn't find us in the woods. They come back to the camp, it's gone. So they just flee off. So now he just doing little things. Like he just killing them. Like not killing them, but like they like, he's like a flea or a bug. And they, you know what I'm saying? Just making them itch. He causing hell and terror. So when it was one Greek nigga that he killed, took his sword, right? And now he said, the Lord is with this battle because I got this nigga's sword. You know what I'm saying? So as he started to develop or gain more followers, started to get bigger and bigger, and he's just in the Greeks' hair, and they hating him. Probably by the end of the story, the nigga that was fighting him, the king of the Greeks was fighting him, his son passed away, so he had to go back to Antioch, right? And when he had to go back to, or the captain had to go back to Antioch, take care of the small king, because the king died and there was a boy that was becoming the king. So he had to go take care of the king. They pulled everybody back from Jerusalem. And when they pulled everybody back from Jerusalem, Judas came into Jerusalem and rebuilt the temple. He got rid of Trump face. He got rid of, whatever they was doing in the back. He got rid of that table, got a new table. He took them pictures down, put new pictures up. The man, YAHANNA, put the faces back up. You know what I'm saying? Represented the Most High again and rededicated the temple. They had enough oil and the candles to burn for one night. Them Jones burned for 7 nights. The Lord was with it, which is why the feast lasts for that long. All right. So the Feast of YAHANNA it's really, we took the school back, like with war. You know what I'm saying? He was up to 20,000-30,000 men at some point. You know what I'm saying? Made a unwise decision and went to fight him head on, lost. And then while he was in the temple, they went up to Rome and tried to get a decree that Judas Maccabees is running Judea. And they granted it. But then from Antioch, they came down with another, unprecedented war tactic, and Maccabees passed away. But his younger brothers held it down, got the city back. You know what I'm saying? And if I'm not mistaken, those brothers became, those brothers became the Sadducees and Pharisees, if I'm not mistaken, in the future. Don't quote me on that. I don't know if I should be saying that in the class, but I believe those brothers became the brothers who was teaching. He set somebody up as a priest and all of that and put the school back together. And they became men who built the school, rebuilt the school. That's Hanukkah. That's why we celebrate it. You know what I'm saying? That's why it's so important. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just, we just, niggas was in the temple and we just said, he really went to war with niggas. And he really got the school back. So we celebrate that. You know what I'm saying? So you got that? Yes, sir. Most on Christ. All right. All right, let's get into the fruit of the spirit. Where we at? Let's start at John. Let's start at John 15. 15-1.
Come on. This is the book of John, chapter 15 and verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I am the true vine, and my Father is the husbandman.
Mm-hmm.
Husbandman. Yes, sir.
So you understand what that is, right? We just talking about support and how being underneath, being subject to somebody means you support them and they protect you. You know what I'm saying? So Christ is saying, I'm the true vine, and my Father, the Most High, is the husbandman. The Father is the one that we are subject to, the one that, you know what I'm saying, we submit to. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Every branch is in me that beareth not fruit, he taketh away.
Now, every branch that's in or of Israel that's not bearing fruit, he taketh away. Why? Because this branch doesn't produce anything. This branch take up space. The branch is like the fig tree that Christ cast down. Right? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Verse 2. And every branch that bear fruit, he purges it, that it may bring forth more fruit.
Right. Go ahead.
Verse 3. Now ye are clean through the word which I have spoken unto you.
Meaning what? He takes the branches that don't produce fruit and get rid of them. And the branches that do produce fruit, he purges them out so that they produce more fruit. So now the tree is cleaning. You know what I'm saying? It's clipping off the dead parts and making sure the parts that's live grow more. That's the purging, right? That's the cleaning of the tree. Go ahead.
Verse 4. Abide in me and I in you.
Mm-hmm. Abide in me and I in you. You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead.
As the branch cannot bear fruit of itself, except it abide in the vine.
So you can't grow from yourself. You got to be a part of the tree to grow. Because if you get clipped off, you're going to be by yourself. But you're going to wither away. You're going to die. You got to be a part of the body, a part of the tree. You got to be with Christ in order to grow. Go ahead.
No more can ye except ye abide in me. Verse 5. I am the vine.
So the vine is, think like the tree trunk, right?
Right.
Christ is the trunk of the tree. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I am the vine, ye are the branches. He that abideth in me and I in him, the same bringeth forth much fruit. For without me ye can do nothing.
Go ahead.
If a man abide not in me, he is cast forth as a branch and is withered.
Now, if a man don't stay connected to this tree, then you fall off the tree and you wither. Your spirit dies. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You got any questions, just let me know.
Yes, sir. And men gather them and cast them into the fire, and they are burned.
Give me Galatians 5:18.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Galatians, chapter 5 and verse 18. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law.
Hold on. Go to 16.
Verse 16. For this I say then, walk in the Spirit, and ye shall not fulfill the lust of the flesh.
Go ahead. You understand that, right?
Yes, sir.
Because the spirit wants what Christ is. When you were part of the tree, you want what the tree wants. You receive what the tree has. But when you're a part of the flesh, you receive what the world has to offer. And in order to get what the world has to offer, you have to fall off the tree. You know what I'm saying? The spirit is the body. The spirit is the work. The spirit is the truth. And that's what we are part of. But when you see what the world has to offer, you see what's off the tree, what's outside of the tree, it becomes appealing. You see the other trees. You see the animal, you see the grass, you see whatever's going on outside the trees. That becomes appealing. In order to get that, you fall off the tree. That's what's lusting after the flesh versus staying strong with your spirit. And, you know, it's a fight. It's a mix. It's a battle, right? But, you know, as we learn from the brothers like Paul himself, he said, listen, this is something that I deal with, but he fight that every day. So as you fight yourself, or as we fight ourselves, every day you make a decision. You look at the world and you see how enticing it is. It might be a rap contract on the table. You dig what I'm saying? Or it might be a basketball contract on the table. Or it might be, you know, some big booty girl outside. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever the case may be. It might be a job offer. Whatever the case may be, whatever it is out there that pulls you away from the truth, that pulls you away from the brotherhood, that pulls you away from Christ and serving the Most High, that's the lust of the flesh, right? And so now to get that, you got to detach yourself from what makes your spirit grow. You feed your spirit one way or the other. You either feed your spirit with the darkness or you feed your spirit with the light. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Verse 17. For the flesh lusteth after the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh.
The flesh lusteth after the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh, right? So now your spirit gonna fight your flesh, and your flesh gonna lust after whatever else is out there. Go ahead.
And these are contrary to one to the other, so that ye cannot do the things that ye would.
Now what happens is you're gonna see the big booty girl. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not saying you can't get a big booty girl, you know what I'm saying? But what comes with that big booty girl is all kind of drama. You know what I'm saying? And you know that you only love her because of her butt. You don't even know who this woman is. You know what I'm saying? So what happens is you find yourself in the world of sin. Because now you got to fight niggas, you know what I'm saying? You got to fight yourself. This woman probably going to have you, you know what I'm saying? Every night you cussing the broad out on the phone. Bitch, I told you the goddamn, and she outside doing God knows what. She's showing that thing. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't just a big booty girl. It's the fight that goes with it, right? It's the trouble that comes with it. Or you outside, you know, with the drug dealers. You hanging out with the drug dealers, the niggas that sell weed. You know what I'm saying? And you like, yeah, you know, these my cousins, these my brothers. And next thing you know, somebody shooting the block up. You're like, yo, come on, you want to ride with us? What you gonna do? It's your cousin. It's your family. I can't go with y'all. Oh, you a bitch. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Now, ooh, it's tugging at your flesh. You know what I'm saying? So those two things are contrary. It's hard to be right and wrong at the same time. You dig what I'm saying? It's difficult to be in both places at the same time. You can't be a person that pleases the flesh and a person that stands in the spirit at the same time. You dig what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Verse 18. But if ye be led of the spirit, ye are not under the law.
I know you get that, meaning what?
You're not under the punishment of the law, sir.
Right. So what happens is when you do go make that run with your cousins, and you do find yourself in trouble, you under arrest, like you just said. You under the law. And now you there and you got to call somebody to bail you out because you let your flesh get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? Or when you fight with a brother or a sister, your wife or whoever the case may be, you let your flesh get the best of you. You know what I'm saying? And now you and your rib arguing about the juice in the refrigerator. You know what I'm saying? You and your brother arguing about something simple, something that should have just been a small conversation. But now we arguing about, God knows what. It's carnal. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, we know that brotherhood supersedes everything. Brotherhood is what keeps this. That's the glue. Love the Most High with all your might. Love your brother as yourself. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, it's like, you know what? That shit wasn't even that serious. It wasn't even that serious. That's how you push the flesh to the side. Because this is spiritual in here. You gotta be supernatural. Like to be a priest, you can't be a regular nigga. People look at you and they see the Most High. They gotta see the Most High through you. They gotta understand that this is a representation of what the Most High wants. So when they see that through you, and you worried about, the small things that you and your brother go through, or the small things that you and your rib go through, you can't get past that. You know what I mean? Because you ain't there yet. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot more discipline that you may need, a lot more learning that you may need. You know what I mean? To get past what's flesh and what's spiritual. All right, go ahead.
Verse 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are these.
Now these are the works of the flesh. Go ahead.
Adultery.
Adultery, which is what?
Adultery is for a man is having sex with another man's woman. For a woman is having sex with a man other than your husband.
That ain't it.
Oh yeah. Also, oh yeah. It's like
that ain't it. What?
It is also serving other gods too.
That too, but it's putting away your woman.
Oh yeah.
For another woman. So you like, I don't want this bro no more. He big booty bitch come in. You know what I'm saying? I don't need she burned me out. I can't deal with her. I'm done with her. You put her away for another one. You just committed adultery. You dig what I'm saying? These are the things of the flesh. These are the fruits of the flesh. Adultery, right?
Fornication.
Fornication, which is what?
Unlawful sex, sir.
Unlawful sex. So sleeping with a dog, sleeping with your mom, you know what I'm saying? Sleeping with God knows what, you know what I'm saying? A white woman, you know what I'm saying? Or a Chinese woman. It's unlawful. You know what I'm saying? You know that you breaking the law by doing this. That's fornication. Go ahead.
Uncleanness.
Go ahead. Uncleanness is coming to camp and you just left a funeral. You like, you just unclean. You know what I'm saying? Like you just like to be unclean. You know what I'm saying? That is of the flesh. It's not spiritual. That's not you thinking about what the Most High need. That's not you trying to build the school and build the brotherhood. You just always unclean. But
lasciviousness.
Shout out to Yediah. Y'all want to know what that word mean? Ask Yediah. I don't even know how to say that word. You gotta ask Yediah. Go ahead.
Verse 20. Idolatry.
This was what you was talking about earlier. Serving other gods. Right? These are the fruits of the flesh. This is what your body wants to do. Your body wants to, say, oh, the water is so great. It must be a god of the water. And you become somebody that follow Poseidon. You know what I'm saying? Or, Christianity is a demon. Christmas is a demon. Thanksgiving is a demon. You know what I'm saying? And now we follow Christmas and whatever comes from Christmas because our family just wants us to be together. Another one is, I heard this one this week, and this one caught me off guard. You know, white people give gifts for Hanukkah. Yeah. The Jewish man gives gifts for Hanukkah. So what they do is they try to merge. That's what Babylon is. It's a conglomerate of religion. So now the Jewish man takes Christmas and merges it with Hanukkah. And so now we think giving gift, or not we, but young people in the truth think that Hanukkah entails giving gifts to each other. When really that's just the white man. That's the spirit of the white man. And what you involve is the idolatry of Christmas. You involve the idolatry of Esau and what he has. And you don't serve the Most High by what we just talked about earlier. You serving the white man by giving gifts. You giving presents, wrapping it up. Like, yeah, I got you a gift for Hanukkah. That's idolatry. The flesh wants it. It craves for it. You know what I'm saying? You can't even control your stomach or control your box or control your ride. You know what I'm saying? Instead, you just, can't deal with how the flesh is just groveling. You know what I'm saying? Or the word, what's the word? Growling. Growling is like when your stomach is growling. You know what I'm saying? It's the want for hunger. It's the hunger. You know what I'm saying? You can't even deal with that, or we can't even deal with that. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta feed the flesh. That's part of the fruits of the flesh. Go ahead.
Witchcraft.
You know what that is? It's selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? We come from a line of drug dealers. Ooh, them drug dealers is on the corner. You know what I mean? And they looking flashy. You know what I'm saying? And not just even flashy. If they wanted to, you know, go somewhere, do it, go on a trip, they can do it. You know what I'm saying? If they wanted to buy a car, they can do it. You know what I'm saying? If their mom ain't have no way to pay the rent, they help. But my brother, a friend of mine, real close friend of mine, that's all he did when we was kids. All he did was sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? He started off, he went to jail first when he was 15. Of course, he was selling weed back then. Shout out to him. Cop was on his porch, pushed the cop, boom. That's his first time going up to juvie. Every summer since then, he went to jail. But his thing wasn't, he just was a hustler. All he did was sell drugs. Super duper drug dealer. That's all he was into. You know, of course, we go our separate ways in life. He started selling heroin. He always sold perks. He'd go outside, get some perks, come back with $2,000. Like, this nigga crazy. That's all he did was sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? When that last case that he caught, he had heroin that had fentanyl in it. And he sold the heroin, and one person died and one person OD'd. But they gave the second person an EpiPen and brought him back. And they asked him, who sold it to you? And they told. Then the undercover cop went and bought some of the drugs. And now he got all kind of charges. Manslaughter, selling to a detective, selling to an undercover cop, selling on the phone. You know what I'm saying? This is 2015, 2016. Selling on the phone or whatever it was called. They gave him 20 to 40. Witchcraft is what the flesh wants. Now, granted, he was able to help his mom pay rent. You know what I'm saying? But his mom, that wanting to pay rent or that lust to pay the rent or help his mom is why he locked up. You know what I'm saying? Like, these things that we lust after or these things that we care about in the world are the reason that we get destroyed. All right, go ahead.
Hatred.
Who?
Hate.
Oh, hatred.
Hatred.
You know what I'm saying? Whoever hate his brother for no reason, Rakah. You don't even got a reason to hate your brother. You just don't like him because this nigga play ball better than you. You know what I'm saying? Or you don't like him because this nigga rap better than you. You don't even know why you don't like this nigga. You just don't like him. Like, you know what? I don't like this nigga because, you know, the way he rhymed chicken with listen. Or he rhymed window with September. Or he rhymed window with Timbo. I don't like the way he do that. And now y'all niggas hate each other over the dumbest things. You hate him because he rap better than you? You know what I'm saying? Niggas die over rap battles. I gotten plenty of fights over rap battles. And it was niggas I did not like because of rap. You know what I'm saying? Niggas that ain't like me because we all rapped. We hate each other over the dumbest things. This is what the flesh breeds. Go ahead. Variances. I don't even know what that is, but you get the point. Go ahead.
Emulations.
Emulations is trying to be like other people. You want to be like another person. You know what I'm saying? You see Jay-Z on the screen, like, you know, I gotta get that Jay-Z hairdo, which is disgusting. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get the Jay-Z car and the Jay-Z hat. You know what I'm saying? You try to emulate, you know, Big Pun and DMX and who was new? Chief Keef. Everybody wanted to be like Chief Keef, and drill rap killed the city. What?
Wrath.
Wrath is anger. Can't control your anger. You know what I'm saying? The smallest things take you over the edge. So there's a lot of scriptures on wrath and how a man can't control the city if you can't control yourself. You know what I'm saying? You can't control your house if you can't control yourself. Wrath is that demon that's inside of you. You know what I'm saying? That demon that just sits on your shoulder and talk to you. You know what I'm saying? And I know, coming to the truth as a young man, that's the one I dealt with. Wrath, the anger, just the growl that's always in the back of your mind. You know what I'm saying? And I literally had to kill that beast because it was always wrath. It was always anger. And I settled a lot of things with that wrath. You know what I'm saying? That demon had to die because wrath is a menace, and it forever talks to you in the back of your head. And the little things, You know what I'm saying? I remember I got into an argument about which directions. And niggas like, go that way. And I'm like, no, go this way. They like, go this way. I'm like, no, go this way. And they like, yeah. And I'm like, you know what? Y'all niggas never listen. And I go crazy about directions. Just young, dumb, stupid, and full of wrath. Wrath is an absolute demon. Go ahead.
Strife.
What's that?
Strife.
Right, you're just fighting with each other. Y'all always arguing and quarreling, and y'all beefing about, stupid things. Jordan, LeBron, just back and forth, just back and forth. Y'all niggas is not just, oh, this the Lord. This what peace. This what priests and prophets do. This is what the Most High sent us here to do. Argue, but
Seditions.
But
Heresies.
Why? Go ahead.
Verse 21. Envying.
Wanting to be like wanting what another person has. You know what I'm saying? You like his wife. You like how his wife look, but you don't like how your wife look. So now you want to lay with this brother's wife. Come on, brother. So like we can't live like that. You know what I'm saying? Keep going.
Murders.
Murder. You know what that is? Murder is an unlawful killing. You know what I'm saying? So killing is in the Bible is all through the Bible, but murder is unlawful. When you kill a brother for no reason, that's an unlawful kill. That's a murder. But
Drunkenness.
Drunkenness is when you drink and you go past drunk. You pass a nigga that drink. You get drunk and you crash cars, and you get drunk and you beat bitches up. You get drunk, you fight niggas in the club, and you get drunk and you just never know how you get home, or you go to jail every night. You know what I'm saying? Or you just wake up a mess every day. You wake up in the morning and drink. You go to sleep drunk, wake up drunk. Everything is about drinking. You got a problem, right? Or whoever you are. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Reveling.
Reveling. Go ahead.
And such like, of the which I tell you before.
And such like, everything like it. Those are the fruits of the spirit. It's like those are the fruits of the flesh, right? Those are the things that make up the fleshly body. All of these things are demons that we deal with. All of these things are problems that men come up around in the city, in the country. That's what your family teach you. That's what life teaches you. You know what I'm saying? That's what school teaches you. That's what everything around us give us. They give us all of this. This is the world. This everything that's off the branch. You know what I'm saying? That wrath is a reason you get clipped off this tree. You know what I'm saying? Them revelings, you know what I'm saying, or the lasciviousness or the fornication is the reason you get clipped off this tree. Because you ain't got no fruit. Why you ain't got no fruit? Because you wicked as hell. And inside of you is dead. You can't produce fruit when you dead. You follow me? Go ahead.
Of the which I tell you before, as I have also told you in time past, that they which do such things shall not inherit the kingdom of God.
Why not? Why not?
Because they're the of the flesh. Goes against the Lord.
The kingdom of heaven is within you. So you can't inherit the kingdom of the Most High. You can't inherit the spirit because it's too wicked. It'll never live there. The Most High can't show you nothing because your demons talk to you. The priests and prophets can't tell you a thing because your demons talk to you. And every night you deal with them. So it's nothing that Abba can say to you. It's nothing that Yediah can say to you or Nakar can say to you. Because the demons just talk to you every night. You can't inherit the kingdom of heaven. You can't listen or hear the truth. You can't be in the spirit because every night the demon talks to you. You follow me? Keep going.
Verse 22. But the fruit of the spirit is love.
Now, here we go. This is what you wanted, Abad. This was for you. The fruit of the spirit is what?
Is love.
So what's the first fruit of the spirit?
Love.
Now, we got fruits of the flesh. Those fruits that come off the flesh are things we shouldn't eat. But Those are all the fruits that we pick growing up in the world. We pick all them fruits and we eat them. You know what I'm saying? And we grow out there. But once you become part of this vine or this real tree, now you start getting real fruit. And you start seeing what food tastes like. And you're like, damn, I didn't even know food could be like this. I didn't even know that love was like this. I didn't even know it could make you become a better person. Because growing up over there, it shows you how to be a menace, a demon. But now you growing up with the angels, with the prophets and the priests, and they teaching you what love is. We're going to find out exactly what love is. Go ahead.
Joy.
Joy. I promise you, I put on everything that ever. I didn't know what joy was until I came into the truth. No idea. No idea what joy was. Joy. Love. No idea what love was. We was walking around in these streets with no idea what love and joy was. And I know you can attest too. Yeah, I know you know. I buy you from North Philly, ain't you? I buy from where the sun don't come up at. Like the sun scared of North Philly. The sun go around, go right uptown. Shout out to uptown. The sun go right uptown. It just go right around North Philly. Just go to uptown. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Peace.
Peace. Go ahead.
Long suffering.
Long suffering is what?
To be able to endure with your brothers.
Patience. Long suffering is having patience. Like to raise a child takes patience. You know what I'm saying? To raise young men in cities, it takes patience. To raise women or to be around women, it takes patience because you got to know how to deal with a person that's learning. You know what I'm saying? You got to know how to rear them up and bring them up. You know what I'm saying? And for you to teach somebody, but have no patience, you won't raise them right. You won't show them how to be the right person. You know what I mean? You're gonna use all of the fruits of the flesh. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna have the wrath against them. Like, what's 5 plus 2? 52. Nah, how many times I told you? You can't, you gotta know, you gotta have patience. You gotta learn how to deal with these people. You know what I'm saying? Or you when you see a brother, you just like, damn, Salaki, I knew this was gonna happen. But brother, you know what I'm saying? Look, just come to class, get yourself together. You know what I'm saying? Or you gotta check a brother. You gotta have patience with the brothers coming up. You already got it. You know what I'm saying? But that's something that you learn here. You learn what peace is. You learn what joy is, what love is, what patience is. But
Gentleness.
gentleness, you know what I'm saying? That's for sure one thing I learned. Hey, you know what I'm saying? How to be gentle. Because everybody can't be hard, and I have to be gentle. Because I know what the other side of me is. You know what I'm saying? So in order for me to not be that, I gotta be extra gentle. You dig what I'm saying? Just to kill that beast. Gentleness is, just being kind. You know what I'm saying? Being kind to somebody, like saying excuse me, saying salakia, saying sir. You know what I'm saying? Saying yes, sir, no, sir. You know what I mean? Please and thank you. You know what I'm saying? That how to just deal with the people around you. How to be kind to them. You need a chair? Most of crazy. You too wide? All right, most of crazy. Being gentle. You learn that here. Go ahead.
Goodness.
Meaning everything that's not wrong. What's good? You know what I'm saying? What's right? What's spiritual? We learn what's good here. Go ahead.
Faith.
What's faith? What's faith?
Your works.
Work. We learn how to work. I know for sure you can until you got here. Well, until I got here, I didn't know what school was. I ain't like school. I ain't like to work. We just sat home and got high, smoke weed. But now you know. Look, hey brother, we gotta get the barrel down to da 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 da. Hey, knock, da da knock, knock. Make sure you get most on Christ. I got you, sir. Hey, knock, da da da. Boom, 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 boom. That's what you learn how to do because it's a service. We serve the Most High. Hey, I buy. I need you to buy. Hey, I buy. Can you? Yeah, come on, come, sir. I buy. Yeah, that's what you learn how to do. You learn that here. Go ahead.
Verse 23. Meekness.
What's meekness?
Like taking low.
Humility,
Humility.
being humble. Most High in Christ. That ain't you. That's how Moses didn't make it. You learn what humility is, how to be humble, how to humble yourself. Pride is gonna go before destruction. You know what I'm saying? But here you learn that it ain't true. You might be the best nigga on the team. You might be the illest nigga to ever do whatever you do. But here, you learn how to be humble. You learn how to put that nigga away. Because that all-star player, that vibe don't survive here. Because you never gonna be an all-star in the truth. Never. Go ahead.
Temperance.
Temperance. You know what I'm saying? How to control yourself. Go ahead.
Against such there is no law. Verse 24. And they that are Christ have crucified the flesh with the affections and lust.
Meaning what? Read it again.
Yes, sir. And they that are Christ.
And they that are what?
And they that are Christ.
Christ is. Meaning his possession. Belonging to.
Yes, sir.
What?
Have crucified the flesh.
Meaning what?
Have crucified the flesh. Oh,
meaning what?
I have put those things. I put the affection and lust away. I mean, not with. Have let it die with the old man. I put it with those.
All of this that you read about the fruit of the flesh, you killed that person. You crucified them. You lynched them. You shot them down. You kicked them on the curb driving 100 miles per hour. That person can't live. So when you belong to Christ, when you follow Christ, when you in the body, you can't have that spirit. So in order to be here, that has to die. Go ahead.
Verse 25. If we live in the spirit.
Live in the what?
If we live in the spirit, let us also walk in the spirit.
Meaning what? Good. You ain't gotta raise your hand.
Oh yes, yes, come on. If we are in the truth, we should act like we're in the truth. We should do the things to be in the truth. Or if we are in the spirit, if we say we are in the spirit, and we should actually be doing the things of the spirit,
right,
and not being like hypocrites.
Right. If this is your spirit, then you walk with the people in the spirit. You be with the people in the spirit, and you teach people the spirit. Walk the spirit. Don't just talk about it. Don't just wear it on your chest or your arm. Be in it. Have it in you. Be in the school and let the school be in you. You dig what I'm saying? Don't be in the school and when you leave here, you some other nigga. You Johnny. As soon as you walk out the door, you Johnny or Jerome. You ain't, Hebrew Yahalla no more. As soon as you walk out the door, you take your shirt off and you Johnny from 30th Street. And they're like, damn, I thought you was this is what happened the other day. I got off of work. I got to slavery, right? I got on my slave shirt. I had on the ski mask, rolled up with a scully on top, right? No shield or nothing. I'm dirty. I got out the slave. I just climbed out the ceiling somewhere. Timbs on, red, the dusty Timbs. I'm at any Sunoco, Philadelphia, right? And shout out died. I told you the story. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the Sunoco, brother coming to the store. He got on a Iron Hill Cemetery jacket. I'm like, oh, this nigga unclean. You know what I'm saying? Oh, this nigga unclean. So the dude at the counter was like, he was like, I was like, yo, let me get 30 on whatever pump. So he I don't know. He probably whatever he is. Yeah, heathen. He joked like, yeah, I'm gonna pull up. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna get some gas too. I'm like, ha ha. Ha. He talking to you, right? And I point at the cemetery nigga, right? So we laugh, we joke. Walk out the building. He said, I.S.U.P.K. Yeah. And I looked. I said, how you know? He said, I'll be watching. You can't put this away. You gonna be a priest and prophet wherever you go. Niggas know your face. You think Captain Zaryak just could walk around freely without niggas knowing him? Captain Zaryak is Captain Zaryak. General Mahyman is General Mahyman. General Commander YAHANNA is Commanding General YAHANNA. You can't just be any nigga. You are no longer any nigga. The Lord recognized you, and everybody else will. So you never gonna be Johnny again. You can't be no goddamn Johnny. You can't be Trish or I don't know, Keisha. You can't walk out the street and become Keisha when you walk away. It don't work like that. You can't take the Lord's name in vain. So out to the sister that just got her name recently. She took the Lord's name. Don't take it in vain. You know what I'm saying? When you become a child of the Most High, don't take it in vain. If you don't want it, don't take it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when you walk in the Spirit, you know what I'm saying? You live in the Spirit, you walk in the Spirit. Keep going.
Yes, sir. Verse 26. Let us not be desirous of vainglory.
Which is what? To desire something that's vain is what? Yeah.
Slocky. To desire something that's vain is to desire something that really means nothing.
It does nothing for you. And what you desire is something for the flesh. So you want a cheesesteak. Or you want, whatever you want. You know what I'm saying? So now when you get it, you find out it did nothing for you. But not just the vain or the vanity is vain glory. And who do you glorify? Yourself. Because it ain't for the Most High. Who is it for? Yeah. Go ahead.
Provoking one another.
Mm-hmm.
Envying one another.
Sorry, Christ. All right, now let's get into read 22 again.
Yes, sir. Verse 22. But the fruit of the Spirit is love.
All right, let's go to 1 John 5:1.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This book.
What is love? We're going to go into love, right? When we talk about the fruits of the Spirit, we're going to break down all these fruits of the Spirit, which is what you just read. Love, meekness, humility. We're going to break them all down. We might have to do different classes. You know what I'm saying? My mom in here. Shout out to my mom. You know what I'm saying? But we're going to break down all the different spirits that's all the different fruits of the Spirit. So we're going to start with love, all right? What is love? Let's get into it.
Yes, sir.
First off, what do you think love is?
Yes. Love is obedience to the Lord, keeping the commandments.
Love is obedience to the Lord. Give me more. What does that mean?
To keep his commandments. The love is to keep keep the commandments.
Keep the Lord's commandments. Give me more.
Yes.
How do you love your brother?
Yes.
How do you love your wife and your children? How do you love your dog? Your fish? It's a lot.
Doing what's right and taking care of them when it comes
All right, let's get into it. Come on.
Yes, sir. This is the book of 1 John, chapter 5 and verse 1.
You right, too. You right. All of those were right answers. All right.
Whosoever believeth that Jesus is the Christ is born of God.
Now, whosoever believeth that Yahweh is the King and the Savior, right? He is born again. He don't follow the flesh. He's in the spirit. Because once you know who Christ is, he's the King of Israel. And you're an Israelite. And now you got to be subject to the king. That's spiritual. That's not something that the flesh going to teach you. You don't learn that in the world. All you learn is wrath and how to murder. But now, once you learn that Christ is the king and you got to follow Christ, you got to follow another nigga, that's spiritual. That's something different. That nigga is of the Most High, subject to the Most High. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. And everyone that loveth him that begat loveth him also that is begotten of him.
Read it one more time.
And everyone that loveth him
And everyone that loveth him, everyone that cares for him, go ahead.
that begat loveth him
Started to love him, go ahead.
also that is begotten of him.
Now, he creates people that love. People love him and he creates people that love. So now, once you get into the work, people love you. People pour into you. And then you start to love and pour into other people. Keep going.
Verse 2. By this we know that we love the children of God.
This is how we know that we love the children of the Most High. This is how we know we care for the children of the Most High. Go ahead.
When we love God
Uh-huh.
and keep his commandments.
Now, keeping the commandments of the Most High is how you love the Most High. But teaching the brothers to love the Most High, teaching the brother that you can't be wrong. Somebody said, why you let me break protocol? You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why you let me break protocol is crazy. But you teaching people how to be stronger. You teach people how to love each other. He said, whoever offend my little ones, it's better for him to be thrown in the lake with a millstone on his neck, which is like 1,000 pounds. And you know what I'm saying? That's like cinder block shoes. You know what I'm saying? Now, go ahead.
Verse 3. For this is the love of God, that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Now, commandments are what? Give me a commandment.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Trick question. It's not really a trick question, but it is.
Love the Lord with. Wait, no.
That is a commandment. That is a commandment. You're absolutely right. That's a commandment. Give me another commandment.
Yes, sir.
Shape ups. Shape ups.
Shape up. Right.
Because the commandment is what you do in the dark. A law is between you and another brother. Statute is a city, but a commandment is between you and the Most High. So now, when you in the dark, you gotta let the Most High. When nobody's around, you gotta let the Most High and listen to the Most High and do the right things when nobody's there. When you at your darkest moment, think about you in your mind in a little dark corner in the ghetto of your mind somewhere. You gotta let the Most High then. That's keeping the commandments. When it gets rough, when you by yourself, when you ain't got nobody to turn to, that's when you love the Most High. Because it's hard to love somebody when you hate yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to be a better person for somebody else when you want to die yourself. So now, love is loving the Most High and the people around you, even when you at your lowest moment. You follow me? All right. Give me where we at? Give me John 14 and 15. Was there any more on that? Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, keep reading. Did you change it already?
I didn't change it, sir.
All right, keep reading.
Oh, verse 3. For this is the love of God,
Mhm.
that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Now, the commandments of the Most High, it ain't hard. You know what I'm saying? Like, no shape ups ain't hard. When you first come into the truth, it's hard because you got to kill that old person. You know what I'm saying? And you like my birthday, like it's like your heart get broken. You know what I'm saying? Because you teaching people that you can't celebrate your birthday or you can't celebrate Christmas, and it breaks your heart. You celebrate your birthday for 32 years, and now somebody telling you can't celebrate your birthday, you're red. Let's say you come into the truth with your red, and you're like, yeah, we don't do birthdays no more. It's just like that. Like we was doing birthdays last year, not this year. Christmas, all the holidays, everything we was doing last year, not this year. It's gonna break her heart. You know what I'm saying? Read what you said. Read what you had again.
For this is the love of God,
Mm-hmm.
that we keep his commandments, and his commandments are not grievous.
Now you're gonna find out though, when Christmas come and you still got all your money in your bank account, you might, you know what? This might not be that hard. You know what I'm saying? When you go to that job and you really are who you are, you can be like, this not that bad. Because you try to get the shape up and go in there with a dress up shirt on. You know what I'm saying? You tried to look like Johnny, but then when you get in the job, all these niggas work in the warehouse. You know what I'm saying? Like, we try to appeal to the people who don't care for us. Christmas is they don't care about you. And then you're gonna buy a gift for whoever, and they're not gonna buy a gift for you. And now you hate them, right? So now what happens is those are recipes for disaster. So the Lord said, you keep these commandments, it ain't grievous, it ain't hard. You're gonna find out doing what you thought was hard makes life easier. That's loving the Most High. All the wicked stuff that we learned in the world, let's get rid of it. Go ahead.
Okay. Verse 3. Oh, verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
If I may, sir, doing those things in the world is what actually make life hard.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Because now you gotta buy 100 people gifts. I know when I was young, boy, I bought my dad a watch, but the thing it was a woman's watch. Nigga never he never let me forget about that. I think I bought my dad a headband for Christmas. They don't even play basketball. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, I'm gonna get this. You know what I'm saying? Because what? We don't know what we do. I don't know. We kids. What I don't even know what that is. Like I don't even know how to buy a gift. I'm like, what you need? You need some water? I don't even know what to do. So for me, it was hard to do that. You know what I'm saying? But coming to the truth is a lot easier this way. Because I don't gotta buy it on you. Like, happy birthday. It's my birthday today. So, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's easier this way. You know what I'm saying? Because we wasn't supposed to be like that anyway. All you want is attention. You know what I'm saying? All you want is somebody to care about you. But real love is right here in the truth. And I found that out. I mean, I'll never forget the brother. I was down and out. Brother paid all my rent. All of it. I'll never forget this nigga. I'll never forget him. You know what I'm saying? And I can't walk away from the truth because I walk away from a nigga that sacrificed everything he had for me to be all right. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is what real love is. You know what I'm saying? And now when you in a position to help a brother like that, now that's you teaching the children. That's you getting love and giving love. And now we all learn what love is. We all learn what meek is. We all learn what humility is. You know what I'm saying? You pass it on. Because that brother helped me out, and I'll never forget him. And then what's going to happen is I'm going to do something for somebody just as great. They're like, I'm going to never forget you. And they just keep passing it on, bro. Somebody gave love to me. It's your turn. You know what I mean? Keep going.
Verse 4. For whatsoever is born of God overcometh the world.
You overcome your demons. When you born in the Most High, you know what I'm saying? When you become that new person, when you follow Christ and you understand what love is, you become a whole new person. You overcame the world. You overcame your flesh. Just with love. Because now the brother showed you some love. Or you show a sister some love. And then she like, damn, I didn't even know people were like this. I didn't even know this was a real thing. I didn't even know I could really love a person like this because you care for her. You care for them. You know what I'm saying? You raise somebody up the right way. Children, they like, damn, I I love coming to your house. I love being around your family because this is what a real family is. And they go home to their family in the world. And they got fruits from the flesh in their family. You know what I'm saying? So this tree is just better to be a part of. You just show people what the kingdom looks like. The kingdom can't be in you if you in the world. If you don't overcome the world, the kingdom will never be in you. You'll never be part of the branch, part of the vine, or part of the tree trunk, or that place that people want to go to feel like they can be a better person. All right, go ahead.
Verse 5. Who is he that overcometh the world?
Mm-hmm.
But he that believeth that Jesus is the Son of God.
Which means what? You got to follow Christ. You can't come out the world unless you follow Christ. Unless you learn who Christ is and do what he tells you to do. Be subject to the Most High in Christ. So now he say, don't eat pork. And you like, kind one kind. He say, clean the toilet. You say, kind one kind. He say, clean the floor. You say, kind one kind. Because now you got to believe that this is the right place for, this is where I need to be. But if you don't believe it, you say, nah, you know what, them niggas ain't right. You don't believe it. You don't follow it. You don't think this is perfect. Or you're red. She don't believe in you. She don't follow you. She not subject to you. So she is never in the truth. Read that one more time what you had.
Yes, sir. Who is he that overcometh the world?
Mm-hmm.
But he that believeth that Jesus is the Son of God.
And if you don't follow Christ, if you don't do what the Most High told you to do, you never came out the world. Right? If you can't love yourself and love your brother, love the Most High, you never came out the world. You still Johnny. You know what I'm saying? You still Keisha. And that flesh or that lust is still in you. Way down in you. And it's talking to you. Like the wrath. It's talking to you. And you just listening to it like, you know what? I hate this nigga. Why? Because I hate the way he chew. I hate the way this nigga smack. I hate the way he snoring his sleep. I hate this nigga. You hate everything about this nigga. But that's that demon talking to you. That's Keisha talking to you. That's Johnny talking to you. You can't be in this body listening to Keisha, listening to Johnny. Because Johnny's a demon. He has to die. And if he's still around, that means you ain't killed him yet. He's not crucified yet. So you can't follow the truth and listen to your demon. That's what we were talking about earlier. They contrary to one another. The flesh is contrary to the spirit of the fruit of the spirit. So now what you got to do is you got to purge it forward. You got to push yourself into the spirit and clip them dead ends off, which is why you follow Christ. Because Christ do it, so you should do it. Clip them dead ends off your tree. Clip Johnny right off. Because Johnny a nut ass nigga. Johnny gonna shoot the block up. Johnny gonna get high and try to numb the pain. Johnny gonna beat the kids and beat his wife. Johnny gonna get super duper drunk and crash the car. Johnny gonna be locked up every year. Right? That's Johnny. Keisha going, smack the kids. Keisha going, she hate her man. You know what I'm saying? Every time she come home, that nigga talk and she hate the way he talks. Keisha like, you know what? I find better niggas out here. I find another nigga got more money. You know what I'm saying? Keisha follow the trends. Keisha want to get whatever nigga that got money, she want to be around him because she feels like it's better that way. And that nigga gonna have all the money and have you on Epstein Island with both your legs in the air, doing God knows what, with 1,000 bottles of baby oil, with drugs in them. You know what I'm saying? Keisha, you gonna wind up with Diddy. He gonna hit you with the fire stick. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we are. We are children of the fruit of the flesh. But coming into the truth, you learn how to be spiritual. You learn what the fruit of the spirit is. You learn how to be humble. You learn what joy is, what peace is. You learn what love is. And you got to kill the old man to find the joy, to find the peace, to make your way out the hell into the kingdom of heaven. The road is narrow. It's very narrow. Everybody's going that way. You going this way. It's hard. But you could do it. We could do it.
Yes, sir.
Keep going.
Verse 6. This is he that came by water and blood,
Mm-hmm.
even Jesus Christ,
Mm-hmm.
not by water only,
Mm-hmm.
but by water and blood.
Meaning what? What's the water? What's the water? What do you use water for? Why is the water symbolic?
Oh, yeah. It's to clean.
It's cleans, right? So you came cleaning. And what's the blood? You came, Salakia. He came by water and by blood. What's the water? The water is cleaning. And what's the blood?
Sacrifice.
Sacrifice. Who do you sacrifice?
Ourselves now.
That man you crucified. That's what you sacrifice. And by sacrificing him, you clean the spirit. Mind you, this body comes and goes. And then when your body goes back in the dirt, what's left? The spirit. And where did the spirit go?
To the Most High and then back to the earth.
Into another body.
Into another body.
You know what I'm saying? So what you feed, when you feed that body, it's temporary. Your spirit lives on forever, which is why you feed your spirit, because this is what continues. This is what your kids get. This is what your family get. This is what the brothers that you teach get. This is what the brothers that you learn from get. The spirit is what continues. Your flesh goes in the dirt. That nigga gotta die. That lust or whatever you was born into, that gotta go. You gotta live spiritually, because that's what's going to uphold. Thousands of years from now, they're gonna read about a nigga named Jeremiah. They're gonna read about a nigga named Daniel. They're gonna read about a nigga named Moses. Thousands of years from they're gonna read about Judas Maccabees. Because that nigga said, you know what? I'm not eating no damn pork. I don't give a damn what they do. I'm not a Greek or whatever they was called back then. You see what I'm saying? He was different. He was spiritual. He came out of the hell that he was in and followed the Most High. Rebuilt the temple. And today we remember this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So thousands of years from now, they ain't gonna remember you for the cheesesteak you ate or the big booty girl you had. Or they ain't gonna remember you for shooting the block up. They gonna remember you for being Abad Hayah, the nigga that never went home. This nigga in here more than the damn lights. When the light come on, Abad just walk out the paint. You know what I'm saying? Abad just appear from under the podium. He with the men under the podium. That's how often you hear it. So that's who we remember. We gonna remember Abad and what he did. But that man of the flesh, he gotta go. We gonna remember not. But Johnny, we all hate that nigga. We hate Johnny. Go ahead.
Yes, sir. Not by water only, but by water and blood.
Mm-hmm.
And it is the spirit that beareth witness.
Spirit bearing witness, meaning what? Let's do this.
Yes.
What is Jacob's ladder?
Yes, sir. Isn't that where the angels ascend and descend?
Why were they going up and down?
To make reports
What were they reporting?
on us.
And what was bearing the witness on you?
The angel.
Your spirit.
Oh, the spirit.
They was reporting on your spirit, telling the Most High what's going on. They're going to take this encounter right here. They got records on our body, right? Got records on Knock. What was Knock doing when the door closed? Oh, Knock he was beating his wife up. Oh, word? This nigga beat his wife up? Give him a mark. Knock was getting high. He drunk 32 beers and shot the block up. This nigga Knock is a menace. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna bear records. And then I'm like, Salaki, sir. I'm like, sir, nigga, you Johnny. I do not know you. I don't know you. You Johnny, nigga. You was never Knock. You was Johnny. You think what I'm saying? So that's what's going to happen. The angels go up and down, bearing witness on who you are, what you doing. They got the book on us. They got records on you. Keep going.
It is the spirit that beareth witness, because the spirit is truth.
Mm-hmm. The spirit is what?
Truth.
The spirit is truth. Go ahead.
Verse 7. For there are three that bear record in heaven.
Mm-hmm.
The Father,
Mm-hmm.
the Word,
Mm-hmm.
and the Holy Spirit.
Meaning what? They have the records. They never lie. They have the records. They have the truth. The spirit is the truth. And it's three that hold the truth. The Father, the Most High, and the Spirit. You know what I mean? And these are one. They all the same thing. All right, we're going to drop that. All right? Give me 2 John 1 and 6.
Yes, sir.
Matter of fact, yeah, go ahead. 1 and 6.
Yes, sir. This is the book of 2 John, chapter 1 and verse 6. And this is love,
Mm-hmm.
that we walk after his commandments.
Mm-hmm.
This is the commandment,
Mm-hmm.
that as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it.
Good.
Verse 7. For many deceivers are entered into the world,
Mm-hmm.
who confess not that Jesus Christ is come in the flesh.
Now, you know, back then, when Paul had to go teach, mind you, Paul is going to other places, right? John is one of the disciples. John was there, you know what I'm saying? So they trying to tell people that Christ that was talked about in the Old Testament is here. We seen him. We follow him. If you want to follow the Most High, you got to follow him. And they're like, nigga, that's blasphemy. Crucify him, right? So now Paul is all up in Thessalonica and Philippi and Corinth and Athens and Macedonia, you know what I'm saying, and Asia Minor and all these places and Ephesus. He all over the place. John and them, they all down in Judea, right? Trying to talk about the Most High. Love is when you know who Christ is. Love is when you see this brother and what he did and how he gave up his life and you live like him. That's when you love the Most High. We don't know what love is. We got no idea what love is. But this nigga, he was the example. He's the definition. Because he'll show you how to love the Most High. That's why we follow Christ. Christ was spiritual. He never walked in his flesh. Even when he was a pup. They're like, what you doing? He's like, I'm about my father's business. They're like, well, goddamn. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was a pup. He was a kid. Still in the Most High spirit. He was never a man of his own spirit. His mom like, yo, we ran out of wine. They ain't got no more wine left. He like, Mom, you know it ain't my time yet. She like, I know, but look, Johnny over there, that nigga ain't got no wine. And look at Keisha. She ain't got no wine either. He like, all right, Mom. So like, y'all go give me some pots. Go give me some water. Keep the party going. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mom, you come on, Mom. No, stop. It's not my time yet. You know what I'm saying? But he did it. That's love. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? Then his mom showed up later on. It's like, yo, your mom here. He was like, who my mom? Y'all my mom. Y'all my father. Y'all my brothers. You know what I mean? That's Mary. That's Mary. Who? What? Mary? Y'all my mom. Y'all my brother. Y'all my father. Because we are in one umbrella. We are in one tree trunk, one branch. Guess where she was at? She got clipped. You dig me? All right. What was we at?
Yes, sir. We at second John 1:8.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Second John to the 1 and verse 8.
Oh, go back to 7. You said 7.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Second John to the 1 and verse 7. This is a deceiver and an antichrist.
Mm-hmm. Antichrist meaning what?
Yes, antichrist is everything that goes against Christ.
Right. This is the deceiver and the antichrist, right? So if anybody don't follow Christ, if anybody that don't follow the truth for the Most High, they go against Christ. You know what I'm saying? So anybody in real life, anybody that ain't here, anybody that ain't learning about who the Most High is and how to follow the Most High correctly, you go against the Most High. Because I'm gonna keep it a being with you. Nobody has ever come up to the I.S.U.P.K and proved them wrong. So if you can't prove the UPK wrong in the scriptures, then it must mean they're not wrong. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else gets confounded. Simple as that. Keep going.
Verse 8. Look to yourselves
Mm-hmm.
that we lose not those things which we have wrought,
Mm-hmm.
but that we receive a full reward. Verse 9. Whosoever transgresseth
Mm-hmm.
and abideth not in the doctrine of Christ have not God.
So you can't go against the Most High and say that you love the Most High, right? You can't go against the body and say that you love the truth. You can't go against the school and say that you love the school. You can't go against your brother and say that you love your brother. It's counterproductive because you're going against your brother because it's the flesh. You know what I'm saying? Which is why we go to counsel. We go learn what the brother need. What is he trying to say? Like what? Maybe I'm not understanding what you're saying. So maybe we should, bring somebody on so you can help me understand what you're saying. Yeah, what the brother was saying was da 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 da. I understand. Salakia, I was wrong. Now, you know what I'm saying? You got to be a bigger man. You got to understand this is spiritual. You like, yeah, you know what? I ain't hear you right. You know what I'm saying? I think it was a misunderstanding. That's all it is. Salakia, my fault. You know what I'm saying? Boom, move on. Because we got work to do. Right? So, go ahead.
Verse 9. Whosoever transgresseth and abideth.
Drop that. Give me Deuteronomy 6 and 4.
This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 6 and verse 4.
Mm-hmm.
Hear, O Israel, the Lord our God is one Lord.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
And thou shalt love the Lord thy God.
Thou shalt do what?
And thou shalt love the Lord thy God.
Thou shalt do what?
And thou shalt love the Lord thy God
Mm-hmm.
with all thine heart
Mm-hmm.
and with all thy soul
Mm-hmm.
and with all thy might.
Go ahead.
Verse 6. And these words which I command thee.
What? Which I what?
And with all thy might.
Which these words, which
Oh.
what?
And these words which I command thee this day.
I do what?
Which I command thee this day.
So what was the commandment?
And thou shalt love the Lord.
That's a commandment. That's a commandment. That ain't just just love the Most High. It's a commandment. Meaning you gotta, like you said earlier, listen to the Most High, follow the Most High, be subject to the Most High, obey the Most High. That's a commandment. That's an order. That's what we meant to do. That's what we here to do. It's not hard to do. It's not grievous, right? The Lord said, "Don't eat pork." Come on, come. The Lord said, "Don't eat crab and shrimp and lobster." Come on, come. That's that. You know what I'm saying? Christ told us how to follow the Most High, and Christ taught the men that He taught, and we learn from the men that He taught. We learn from the scriptures that He learned from. We learn how to follow the Most High like He did. That's loving the Most High. Doing what Christ did. Go ahead.
Which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart.
Good. In your mind. You know your heart is your mind.
Right.
All right. Drop that. Anything else on that?
We could do verse 7 if you,
Good.
we could do verse 7 if you want.
Good.
And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house.
So not only do you love the Most High, but we teach it. Most High Christ. We teach what this is. We teach what this Bible is. We learn what this Bible is, right? And when we learn it and when we teach it, we teach our children how to be teachers, how to be leaders, how to be rulers, how to be kings, not how to be suckers, not how to be subject, not how to, say, oh yeah, we just gonna be Hellenized then. We just gonna eat the pork. Nah, we teaching Judases. We teaching Mattathiases and Mordecai's. You know what I'm saying? We teaching brothers gonna be like John, Peter, Paul, Christ. We teaching brothers gonna be like Samuel, Isaiah, Elijah, Elisha, Joshua, Moses, Aaron. You teach them to be just like that. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And shall talk of them when thou sittest in thine house.
We're gonna sit in the house. We're gonna be like, you know what? Let's, read this scripture. You know what I'm saying? Or let's talk about this. Or you know what I'm saying? This is before social media. Now we sit down at dinner, everybody like this. Ha ha ha. What'd you say? That's what everybody doing today. Like, technology robbed us of interpersonal relationships. I was talking to somebody, he locked up, and he was saying that I don't even know if I should say this, but we talking about what the technology does, and then he was saying like, I don't even know if I should go that far, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? He said like they made something where they studied how women give fellatio, right? And they took that and uploaded it into a program, right? And now they made something that can give you fellatio better than a woman. It looked like something like, I don't know. It's a thing like one of these, right? And it gives you fellatio. So we like, yo, that's crazy. Imagine you argue with your rib, you turn over, and then you just use this thing and go to sleep. Like, how would she feel? But that's what technology do. You can't even be with your wife because you got something you could charge. You got something that take batteries. Or your wife don't want to be with you because she got something that she could charge. And then when she get done, she just get around her phone and scroll. Or you get done, you get on your phone and just scroll. So now y'all niggas don't talk to each other, y'all don't touch each other. The kids don't even know you because they on social media all day long. Like this. You know what I'm saying? Like you want to be like everybody in your phone and listen to everybody in your phone and do what everybody in your phone is doing. So everybody in your house don't exist. Everybody that you with don't exist because there's 6 niggas sitting right beside each other all like this. Is 4, 5 people right beside each other just scrolling, looking at what they doing in the world. And people in the world is putting it up there so they can get paid for it. You just put money in people's pocket. It's attention and it's a grab. Everybody trying to grab your attention. But the people that's with you, they don't get none of it. We don't be amongst each other no more. So in these days, you sat with your family, we talked about the Bible, we talked about the scriptures, we talked about things that matter. Now, only thing that matters to niggas is money and attention. That's it. The world don't exist if it don't involve attention or money. Back then, we wanted to learn about the Most High. We wanted to learn about, what was real, what was going on, what did our fathers do, and great grandfathers, and you know what I'm saying. We wanted to learn something. Now that spirit is dead. That's something we gotta bring back. That's loving the Most High, learning about Him, reading the scriptures, learning who the Most High is and what He did for us. What's the Ark of the Covenant? Where is it? Where's Ararat? Where did Noah land? What did he do? What did he go through? You know what I'm saying? Why did Saul bring back Eli? What was the issue? It's like Samuel. You know what I'm saying? What was the issue, or vice versa? You know what I'm saying? Like what happened with Elisha? You know what I'm saying? Like we want to learn about that. We read about the scriptures and learn about, David and Abner. Things that actually matter. It's like, damn. So what you think Abner meant when he said this? So what you think he meant when he did this? Joab. What happened with Joab? You want to hear about Joab. You want to hear about the stories and Esther and Ruth and Boaz. Nah, not now. You want to follow Titty Teeny Boppy. I don't know what you follow. You know what I'm saying? All the people on the internet. So now they stole your attention. They stole our mind. And in a day, you've wasted 8 hours on the phone, 9 hours on the phone, 10 hours on the phone. Where did it go? In somebody's pocket. And they just robbed you of your attention. So now you would never learn who Christ is. You would never learn who the Most High is. You would never learn about your history. You will never be able to teach your kids history because you haven't become part of the tree. You still Johnny. You still Keisha. Keisha lusts for the phone. Keisha lusts for the wrath. All the lasciviousness, all the fruit of the flesh that's in the phone. That's what Keisha wants. That's what Johnny want to see the fights. He want to see two niggas fighting each other on the phone. You know what I'm saying? Johnny want to see niggas get shot on the phone. And so now you ain't gonna open your Bible and read Deuteronomy because this nigga's getting shot on the phone. And the next one is, a big booty girl shaking her butt. The next one is, got a basketball game. And next thing you know, you done scrolled for 100 scrolls. Time to go to bed. Your wife didn't even see you tonight. She don't even know what you've been through. She don't even know your day. Meanwhile, she's scrolling too. You don't even know what she went through today. Meanwhile, the kids over there scrolling too. You don't even know what her favorite part of the day was. You know what I mean? That's love. Love is being there for each other, caring for each other, spending quality time with each other, not just time, quality time. Like this could be just water. I need quality water. I need $100 bottle of water. That's quality water. Think about it like that. This is just water. This is just time. But quality time is way more expensive. You'll never forget it. If I had $100 bottle of water, I'll never forget it. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Trent. All right, what was Slocky? My fault. What?
And when thou walkest by the way, and when thou liest down.
You can drop that.
Yes, sir.
Give me Deuteronomy 10 and 12. Yes, sir. Slide over to 10 and 12. Time is 8:43. Good night. I guess we ain't doing what I said we was gonna do. Most high crazy. Deuteronomy 10 and 12.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 10 and verse 12. And now, Israel, what doth the Lord thy God require of thee? But to fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways.
Now, fear meaning what?
Fear him to do what he says.
Yeah. So, like, all right. If your pop say, I buy it, don't come in the house smelling like weed, or I know you ain't shit. Right? And then you come in the house smelling like weed. That means you don't give a damn about what your dad say. And whatever he got for you, oh well. You don't fear him. You don't respect him. You got no regard for your pops. And he knows now you're a piece of shit, right? He knows now that you don't respect him, you don't fear him, you don't care about him. But when you fear your pop and your pop tell you, hey, Abba, don't let me catch you coming in here smelling like weed or liquor. You know what I'm saying? If I smell anything on you, if I hear anything about you, we gonna have issues, right? And you like, I don't want them issues. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, my dad crazy. I don't want to deal with them issues. That's fearing the Most High. The Most High told us don't eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster. Because when you eat pork, crab, shrimp, and lobster, this happens. You like, damn, I don't need none of that. I don't want to have none of that. But if you think that you could survive through it, then you don't fear the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Me personally, I feared my dad growing up. My dad was a boxer. He got hands. I tried to fight him. But you know what I'm saying? At some point, I was like, this nigga's crazy. You know what I'm saying? I grew to fear my father, right? Through the tribulations, right? So now when you just fear your father, just because you know that he's going to give you a bad day or a bad week, you know what I'm saying? Then you've learned how to become part of the tree. You've learned what's spiritual because now you got to deny your flesh. You got to deny what you want to do out in the world. You want to get high. You want to get drunk. You want to hang with, you want to hang with your folks in them. But you got to say, you know what? I'm going to set this one out. You say, I'm going to just run back. I'm going to go back to the crib. I'll see y'all later. You learn fear of the Most High. You learn fear of your father. Because now once you get that, then you start to love your father and respect him and understand what he's trying to do for you. So the first thing is fear of the Most High. Go ahead. Where you at?
To walk, but to
12.
fear the Lord thy God, to walk in all his ways, and to love him.
Now walk in all his ways. So not only do you listen to him, not only do you respect what he tell you to do, you follow him. So he like, you know what? Come with me, I'm gonna show you something. You like, yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? And you do what your father does. You become who your father is. You walk in your father's shoes, right? Of course, your father, being a righteous man, right? You start to do the things he do. Start to talk like him, walk like him. You know what I'm saying? Listening to what he's saying, and y'all start talking about the scripture. He's like, damn, you know what? I ain't even know that this happened or that happened. And now you start to develop a relationship with your father. This is the beginning of love. You listen, you learn. What's the next one?
Sir. To walk in all his ways and to love him, and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart.
And you serve him. You know what I'm saying? So you become a service. What do you need? What can I get for you? How can I help you? Because what was you doing out there? You were serving them. You were serving the demons. You was giving them whatever they need. You was helping them. But now you helping the Lord. What do you need? You know what I need? I need you to go find me a spot on 69th Street where we could hold class at. Come. I need this spot to be big. I need a bunch of chairs in it. I need a podium. I need a signal in the back of the podium. You know what I'm saying? We need lights. We need menorahs. We need mics. This is what I need. And then you go do that work. I need you to go to camp. I need you to go speak. Come. I need you to not have sex with no heathen women. Come. What else do you need? I need you to teach the men. I need you to raise them up. I need you to raise up the sisters. You know what I'm saying? I need you to be an example of who I am for the men that come after you. Come. That's the service. That's being like the Most High. You know what I'm saying? We learn how to be better men. That's love. That's what love is. Because you get it from your father and you give it to your children. Keep going.
And to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul. Verse 13. To keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes.
Now, mind you, this was a requirement of the Most High. You know what I'm saying? This is a commandment. Go back, Deuteronomy 30 and 6. We just gonna finish love for the day. I'm gonna do joy next week. It's like I could have got through them, but It's a while.
This is
So
the
we
book.
got joy, peace, long suffering, gentle, goodness, faith, meek, temperance. You know what I'm saying? We got all of them. So Abad wanted to do this. Abad wanted to break down what are the fruits of the spirit. Today we went over love. You know what I'm saying? What is love? How do you understand what it is? How you become somebody that can give love and receive love? You know what I'm saying? And we don't learn that in the world. You know what I'm saying? We learn how to be ignorant niggas. We learn how to thrash, and we learn how to, destroy the neighborhood, destroy the block, destroy your family. You know what I'm saying? We come from families that did some of the wildest things you could think of to ourselves and each other. You know what I'm saying? We come from very, very broken homes. So love don't exist. Love is an emotion that we never felt. Love is something that nobody can explain because it's not tangible. It's not real. It's not something that you can quantify. You can't identify it. You know what I'm saying? But here, you can identify what love is through scriptures. And not only is it something that's tangible, it's something that's commanded, something that we're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? It's the way we're supposed to live. So I think it's two more, then we good to go with love. Read what you got.
Yes, sir. This is the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30 and verse 6. And the Lord thy God will circumcise thy heart and the heart of thy seed to love the Lord thy God with all thine heart.
Meaning what? What that mean? Lucky. Circumcise your heart. What that mean? Okay, let's do this. If you are uncircumcised, tell me about somebody that's uncircumcised. What are they? What
They're
are they?
not.
Huh?
They're not in the fold. They're outside
Right.
the nation.
They're unclean. Right? Now, he going to circumcise your heart. What's your heart?
Your mind.
Right. So now, that's another thing that Judas did. Everybody that was uncircumcised, he circumcised everybody. It don't matter how old you was. Niggas was getting circumcised. He was cleaning it up. You know what I'm saying? He was making sure that we served the Most High for sure. Right? So now he's going to circumcise your mind, literally and figuratively. Meaning what? You going to be unclean until you run into the niggas that's going to clean you up. And not only is they going to physically circumcise you, but mentally circumcise you. Right? Meaning cut off the extra. Cut out the bull, the BS, the stuff that holds the bacteria, the stuff that hold the demon. Get rid of all of that. Free your mind. Free your head is crazy. Free your head. It's a lot, yeah. Free your mind. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of all that, the stuff that keeps you shielded. You know what I'm saying? Or not in the Jesus Christ, not in the armor of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead.
Yes, sir. To love, to love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, with all thy soul, that thou mayest live.
Where you at?
Verse 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies.
No, that's what happened when you circumcise your mind and your heart, right? What happens is you start to become somebody else. You start to live life on the spiritual realm, and it ain't about you. So all the battles you get into, the Lord winning them. It's for the Most High. So all the enemies we go against, the Lord dealing with them. We ain't got nothing to do with it. This is the Lord's glory. So now the enemy's going to just fall because this is what the Lord wanted from the beginning. You just a tool. You think what I'm saying? You just a nigga that's there. It ain't got nothing to do with you. The Lord been wanting this. He been wanting Jerusalem. He been wanting all of this to fall. So all he needs is the niggas to say kind of one kind. And it's going to happen. The kingdom has been supposed to be here. There ain't enough niggas that just say kind of one kind. It's a bunch of niggas it's a bunch of Johnnies and Keishas. Keep going.
Verse 7. And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thine enemies and on them that hate thee, which persecuted thee.
Most High Christ. I think that's it on that one. Last one. Give me Matthew 22:37.
This is the book of Matthew, chapter 22 and verse 37.
Lock it. Right.
Jesus said unto them,
Salakia.
Salakia.
Go to 34.
30,
Start at 34.
34. Verse 34. But when the Pharisees had heard what they had put the Pharisees had heard that he had put the Sadducees to silence, they were gathered together.
This is a heavy chapter. Go ahead.
Verse 35. Then one of them, which was a lawyer, asked him a question, tempting him and saying, verse 36, Master, which is the great commandment in the law? Verse 37. Jesus said unto him, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. Verse 38. This is the first and great commandment. Verse 39. And the second is like unto it. Thou shalt love thy neighbor as thyself.
Now, the Sadducees and the Pharisees is two different sects. Think like Muslims and Christians, right? So now he dealing with the Muslims and the Christians. And when he shut down the Muslims, the Christians, they just start gathering together, start ganging up on them. And they're like, all right, so what's the greatest commandment? If it's all these commandments, what's the greatest one? Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not steal. What's the greatest commandment? The greatest commandment is love the Most High with all your might. That's the greatest commandment. That's the foremost commandment. Love the Most High with all your might. And the next one is love your brother. Those the greatest commandments, meaning there is none higher than those two. This is what we commanded to do. We commanded to love the Most High. We commanded to love our brothers, which means following Christ, teaching who Christ was, teaching who the men that came before us were, teaching what the Most High told us in the Bible, right? And then saying, I'm going to go teach. I'm going to go speak. I'm going to live my life for the Most High. Johnny got to die. The demon inside of you got to go. All the hell that we attach to keeps you in the world. All the hell that we came from keeps our spirit dead. And you'll never be able to grow fruit when you're dead inside. Get in the body. Get into work. Learn what your job is. Learn who you're supposed to be. Find your way into these scriptures. Paul did it. Peter did it. Matthew did it. John did it. All these brothers did it. You could do it too. You know what I mean? All you got to do is cut that old nigga off. Cut that old broad off. She got to go. And once that person leaves, what you have left is the fruit of the Spirit. Any questions online? No sound crazy. All right, with that being said, we're going to pass the class off to priest and officer. Bye. Sound crazy.
I.S.U.P.K security announcement. We have the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. I.S.U.P.K security announcement. We are the Israelite School of University of 1 West, 25th Street, Harlem, New York. I'm your commander, YAHANNA. With new brothers and sisters, when new brothers and sisters come to the school, they're all coming for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to tell the award. They teach or arrange it. After 6 months, the poor brother says that interest in a particular person, he or she must be commercial from the name to speak to our brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brothers will report each other. After this month period, the brothers will be commissioned from the head to marriage. Tithe, which is a commandment, by the book of Numbers, 18 verse 21, book of Malachi, verse 8 through 10, I.S.U.P.K means 10th in Hebrew, 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, gives the treasury department, priest, but we will offer for priests, not mandatory. What's our
Or whatever size file.
God. Upcoming holy convocation, we are currently in the feast dedication.
Right.
The feast of YAHANNA is starting Sunday of December 14th, and it's going to last for 8 days. So it's going to end. The last day will be Sunday, this Sunday coming up. And that'll be the 8th day. Remind Akim and Akwaki to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If anybody wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing our black. That, Amaju. The men, we're going to be more credit to Luke. Manba. Mike. Brock.
YAHANNA, YAHANNA,
The top, it's down. Start, check the system. This is the mic, your mom's spot today, mom cover. You can act that pretty right hand, left. We so choose to go back. And this one, this is my person, Luke. This is my mom's spot. Mike. Brock.
YAHANNA, YAHANNA,
This is top, it's down. That's the